Hello everybody. Today we continue our fifth chapter, Introduction to Operating System. We already covered some topics. What is operating system? An operating system is a controller, resource allocator and common service provider for a computer system. Same way now we are continuing the functions of operating system. Providing hardware access, controlling, regulating and supervising resources, handling multiprocessor system. Last session we covered these three functions of operating system. Today we will continue starting and stopping program execution, controlling access to the memory, serving multiple users at the same time, providing security and providing other common services. All these functions we will try to cover today. Now what is mean by starting and stopping program execution? Now what is program? You know very well. You are aware with mobile, smartphone. In smartphone there are WhatsApp, snapshot, like these all are programming. Same way in computer, we are working with Word, Excel, program, PowerPoint. Now program means what? Set of instruction, because computer is an electronic machine which processes on data and gives us information. But how to work that computer, we give some instruction. That set of instructions is called program. Now starting and stopping program execution, the program which we want to run, the start and stop of that program execution is controlled by the operating system. When the computer starts, initially it runs only the operating system. The operating system takes complete control of computer system. It also runs a special program called shell. Underline this line. The shell provides the user a user interface. UI interface means where we want to work with. The user interface allows the user to indicate what they want to do. What is shell? The shell provides the user to a user interface to work with. The user interface allows the user to indicate what they want to do. It accepts requests for performing operations from the user and initiates actions to fulfill those requests. If it is required to start a program to fulfill a request, it requests the operating system to do so. As the operating system has full control over the system, only the operating system can start or stop programs. Now, how does it execute? When we start the computer, the shell provides the user interface. Controlling access to the memory. Now what is memory? We already covered in previous chapter. Memory. The main memory is an important resource for the computer system. If in our computer there is no memory, we are unable to store our data. If you remember, I already explained you memory, because it is the only large scale from memory that can match the speed of the CPU and can be directly accessed by the CPU. Any program to be run must be loaded into main memory, and any non-travel data set or to be manipulated must also be in main memory for the manipulation to occur. Hence, it is very important that this resource be used judiciously. As a result, access the main memory is also under complete control of operating system. Just like access to other resources, a process needing to get or release some amount of main memory must request the operating system to do so, and no process is permitted to access memory not allocated to it by the operating system. This is known as memory protection. So controlling access to the memory. When we start the computer, operating system load itself into the main memory and then it will give the access of memory. So serving multiple users at the same time. Now what is a user? In computer system, there are three main parts of the computer system. Main component of the computer system: hardware, software and user. Without user, computer is unable to work. You know this very well. Now, serving a multiple users at the same time, an operating system may be designed for use of, underline this line, be used only one user at a time is called single user system, or by several users simultaneously, a multi-user system. With multi-user operating system, it is actually possible to run a program of many users on a single computer, usually called server, with each user performing input output. Their terminal may be keyboard, mouse and monitor. This is a useful when all users cannot be provided with the powerful computer they need, and a single powerful computer must be shared among many of them. Underline this line. What is meant by single user and multiple user? When there is a single person work with computer is called single user operating system. But when multiple user is work with the system, how it is possible? Suppose in our company there may be 15 people work, but we are unable to purchase a 15 keyboard, 15 CPU for them. So what we can do, we can make a single server as a powerful CPU. A powerful CPU make as a server, and other 15 people we can provide only monitor and keyboard, and all that monitor and keyboard will be connected with that single CPU. That is called multi-user. They all will be work at a time with that single CPU. That is called multi-user operating system. I hope you will be clear this first paragraph. Single user, where a single user work. Multi-user, with a single system, multiple user will work. Now second paragraph, a multi-user operating system also provide additional benefits of a centralized management and resource sharing. So this is the best example of multi-user operating system. What is meant by resource sharing? Suppose for 15 people, we cannot provide 15 printer or 15 scanner. We can install a single printer and single scanner for with that server, and everybody will be able to print with that printer. That is called multi-user system. We are able to share our resources. Sometimes a computer system is a faraway corner of the work, can be accessed remotely by user over the internet. This enables traveling employees of a large organization to access their computer from anywhere in the world for doing their work. Now what do you mean by remote work? In our daily routine life, we are working, we are watching TV. For TV, for changing the channel, we cannot stand from our place again and again. We are using remote control to change the channel. Same way in a big organization, when employees were traveling from one place to another place and they have a official work, at that time they are working with their system or with their server with remote connection. So that is called remote desktop or remote connection. It is also enable the technical support staff of the organization access computer in different offices to diagnosis and solve their problems without wasting time or physical travel. So if we are working in specific organization and we have some work at home, in same time we are an important work to office, at that time we can working from our home to with our office with the remote desktop connection. Nowadays, due to corona pandemic situation, so many people are working from home with the help of this remote desktop only. Work from home, you will listen about it. So that is called employees to option to work from their own home. This is a very main benefit of the main function of the operating system. Now providing security. When multiple users are accessing same computer system, the operating system must provide some level of isolation between user and that. Now when there may be use a when there work multiple users in a single with a system, at that time we need to check the security of that operating system. So operating system provide a security. At the same time, where users are collaborating on a joint project, they must be able to share some resources. Then the operating system must provide a security mechanism that ensures that authorized user resources are permitted. Now where there is a desktop connection, anybody will be connected. So they will be checked. Did the authentical user is connected with the project? While the attempts unauthorized user are strictly denied due to with the help of password or with the help of any other coding, only user will connect. If any other user will connect, it will be strictly denied. Modern operating systems are designed to provide a such security. With the heavy use of computer networks and the internet, it is also possible to access and use a computer system remotely, possibly from thousands of kilometers away. While this facility is good for organizations having multiple offices around the world, or for employees like a salesperson and managers who have to travel a lot and still need to access their office computer. It can also be misused for gaining unauthorized access to someone's computer. Modern operating systems provide some basic mechanism to protect against such hazards, though they may have they may not be sufficient by themselves. So today we will conclude our session here. I hope you will be clear on these functions of the operating system. Or shall we continue? No, we will stop here. Now, thank you. I hope you will be read all this content when we start next session. Thank you very much.